Hello, and welcome to Your Valuable, a show about how you can use technology to make your life better while at the same time taking back control from the Silicon Valley companies that want to monetize your valuable data and connections. I'm Jared White, and today I'll be reviewing my favorite iPad accessories, stands and cases. So in my life, it's very important that I have the proper digital tools that allow me to create freely, to express myself, to engage in conversation with interesting people. And for the most part, I do all of that work on my iPad Pro. I do have a desktop Mac for certain things like video editing and hardcore development and so forth. But for everyday use of doing things like writing and taking notes and looking through photos and communicating with people and all the sorts of things that I do as a content creator, I mainly use my iPad Pro for that. Having the right setup for my iPad is very important to me, and that's why I want to start out today by talking about stands. I know for some people, they're not crazy about the idea of buying something from Amazon that's just some unknown Chinese company that's just shipping all this stuff over here. But I've found some products that I think are pretty well made and are really useful for not too high of a price. I'm not getting paid to review these products today. I use these products every day and they enrich my life. This is the Lamech All S Stand, and I like this design for several reasons. The first is when I place my iPad down on the stand, it looks to me like an iMac Mini. That's what I jokingly call it, because the foot of the stand is very reminiscent of the foot, the base of the iMac. You can throw it in your backpack. It's small enough that it will fit in most cases that you might bring with you, that you would fit your iPad into and maybe other accessories. It's great for use on the go, like if you go to a coffee shop and you want to get a whole setup going there, you can do that. You can use it around your home, like in the kitchen. I sometimes set up my iPad and I watch a show while I'm doing dishes or what have you. It's pretty sturdy. The iPad isn't going to tip over, even the big 12.9-inch iPad Pro that I have. I love my writing setup. I can put my iPad into portrait mode and it just still sits there right in the stand without any problem. Some of the other stands I've found that are on the market have these kind of puppy ears on the side so that they kind of clamp together to hold the tablet. And I don't like the way that looks at all. It just is super annoying to me. I basically just want my iPad to hover in midair with just some little thing underneath to support it. And so that's what I love most about this iPad stand. It comes in a number of colors. I have both the silver and the black colors. I keep going back and forth on which color I like the best, but I think I might be pretty partial to this black. It's very nice, it's very sleek. It's good for dark mode coming up in iPad OS, so I look forward to trying that. You can of course order the Lamech All S Stand from Amazon, but you can also go to Lamicall's own website and buy from there directly, which is not true of the next product I'll talk about, but in this case, if you're not keen on ordering from Amazon, you can go direct to the manufacturer and order from them. I have a headphone stand on the way that you can mount headphones on when you're not using them, so I'll see how that goes. I might review that in a future video. And next, I'll tell you about the iPad case that I use. It's by Zitotop, and it has a number of design features that I really appreciate. It has this protective bed that you kind of snap the iPad into, so it's in there very snug, very sturdy, feels very well protected. There are several different viewing angles that you can put the iPad into for different use cases. You can also set this case down on your lap and really use your iPad like a laptop, which I also like. It has an Apple Pencil loop, so you can just slip your Apple Pencil 2 right in there. So if you're bopping around and you want to make sure that the Apple Pencil doesn't get lost, doesn't get damaged, you can just keep it protected in this loop, which is really awesome. One problem I have had with this case is the little corners up here that the iPad clicks into. They're getting a little bit chewed up on this case I've had for several months now because I take my iPad in and out quite frequently. I've bought another case, so I'll see if that one lasts any longer. But I just want to point out that if you are taking your iPad in and out regularly, it might get a little bit finicky in those corners with the plastic tabs there. But if you keep your iPad in your case mostly all the time, it shouldn't be any problem. One amusing side note, the Zita Top Case from Amazon came with this funny little card here, which sometimes the materials you get from companies from China, the way they've written out English is, let's just say it has comedic effect that was probably unintended by the original author. One other thing I like to do with it is to put my Magic Keyboard in the case and use the elastic band to wrap everything up together into what I call an iPad sandwich. So that's how I take my iPad and my keyboard with me on the go. It looks a little bit weird, but it definitely gets the job done. So there you have it, the Zitotop iPad Pro case. You can order it on Amazon. Unfortunately, you can't order it directly from the manufacturer, so this is a product that you do have to get from Amazon. So there you have it, folks. The Lamech All S Stand and the Zita Top Case for iPad Pro, both fantastic accessories that make working with the iPad better for me every day, and I hope you'll enjoy them as well if you need a stand or a case for your iPad Pro. That's it for today's review. Thanks for watching. You're valuable. Go to jaredwhite.com/videos to subscribe to my newsletter and stay notified whenever there's a new episode. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.